Did you know there was a player who is considered too small to play in the NBA, but has the vertical leap to destroy NBA rims? What if I told you this undersized player became one of the most fearless and unforgettable athletes ever to step foot on the court?
Come on, man. He should win it. I'm on my chair. Seriously, if he can jump over Superman, he should win it. Oh! No, he used the back up.
But for a guy of that stature to be able to play against the big guys in the NBA, it's a pretty remarkable story.
His story isn't just about basketball. From his impossible dunks that defied gravity to clutch performances that saved seasons for his teams. It's about proving everyone wrong, time and time again. But how did Nate Robinson, who was counted out from the start because of his 5'9" height, rise to the occasion, earning the respect of one of the greatest dunkers in the game? The answer? It's a journey you won't believe. Nate Robinson was born in Seattle, Washington on May 31, 1984. Raised in a family of athletes, his father, Jack Robinson, played in the NFL for the Buffalo Bills and Philadelphia Eagles. Nate was immersed in sports from an early age. Growing up, he faced constant questions about his height, standing at just 5'9" during high school, but he never let that deter him. His passion for sports was undeniable, and he spent countless hours practicing his game, determined to make a name for himself. Nate attended Rainier Beach High School in Seattle, where his electrifying play on the football field, track, and the court helped him become one of the nation's top high school athlete prospects. Basketball wasn't even Nate's first sport. It was football. Before Nate Robinson became a basketball sensation, he was a standout high school football player and track athlete. At Rainier Beach High School in Seattle and James Logan High School in Union City, California, Robinson excelled as a cornerback on the football team, showcasing his elite athleticism and versatility. As a football player, Robinson had an uncanny ability to read plays, react quickly, and make game-changing moves despite being smaller than most of his opponents. His speed, agility, and competitive spirit set him apart, and he was named to the All-State team as a defensive back. While his football career was promising, Robinson ultimately chose to focus on basketball, a decision that would lead to his legendary NBA career. Despite his immense talent, Nate faced a major obstacle: his height. College recruiters overlooked him because of his size, thinking he couldn't possibly excel at the next level. Major programs passed over him, but Nate's determination never wavered. His talent on the gridiron was undeniable, so much so that he earned a football scholarship to the University of Washington. Following in his father's footsteps, Nate Robinson committed to playing football at the University of Washington, where his father, Jack Robinson, was a standout running back. As a freshman in 2002, Nate played in 13 games as a cornerback, recording 2 interceptions and 6 kickoff returns for 103 yards, averaging 17.2 yards per return. This included a huge interception in the Apple Cup and an upset of top 5 ranked Washington State. Despite his promising football career, Nate's passion for basketball led him to join the Huskies basketball team, where he was All Pac-10 freshman team honorable mention. His exceptional athleticism and determination quickly earned him a scholarship, and he became a pivotal player for the team. It was over for football. He had a standout college career at the University of Washington, playing from 2002 to 2005, averaging 15.8 points, 4.5 assists, and 4.2 rebounds per game, and leading Washington in scoring each year. His impressive statistics and all-around play made him one of the most electrifying players in college basketball. He was named Pac-10 Player of the Year in 2005, leading his team to a Sweet 16 appearance in the NCAA tournament. Robinson's ability to score efficiently, with a 37.5% shooting percentage from 3 and a 75.6% free throw rate, caught the attention of NBA scouts. As a result, he was named to the first team All Pac-10 and earned honorable mention All-American honors that season, further solidifying his status as one of the best in the country. Nate Robinson's college basketball career was marked by several electrifying dunks that showcased his exceptional athleticism and left a lasting impression on fans and opponents alike. One of his most memorable dunks occurred in 2004 during a game against the Arizona Wildcats. Robinson received an alley-oop pass from teammate Curtis Allen and soared above the defense to complete a spectacular dunk. This play not only energized the crowd at Heck Edmondson Pavilion, but also contributed to the Huskies' upset victory over the 9th-ranked Wildcats. Another highlight came during the 2004 NCAA tournament against North Carolina State. Robinson executed a remarkable tip dunk, leaping over taller defenders to slam the ball back into the hoop. This play was so impressive that Fox Sports Net later featured it as the 33rd best dunk in basketball history. These high-flying dunks demonstrated Robinson's incredible leaping ability and solidified his reputation as one of the most dynamic and exciting players in college basketball during his tenure at the University of Washington. Nate Robinson's exceptional leaping ability was evident during the 2004 NBA Draft Combine, where he recorded a standing vertical leap of 35.5 inches and a maximum vertical leap of 43.5 inches. And these impressive measurements placed him among the top leapers in Combine history, underscoring his extraordinary athleticism. Standing at 5'8", Robinson's ability to achieve such heights contributed significantly to his reputation as a dynamic dunker. This ability enabled him to perform dunks typically associated with much taller players. This leaping prowess captivated fans and played a crucial role in his success as an NBA Slam Dunk Contest champion. He was selected 21st overall by the Phoenix Suns in the 2005 NBA Draft, but his rights were traded to the New York Knicks shortly after. In his rookie season, Robinson averaged 9.0 points per game, showcasing his ability to contribute immediately. His NBA debut was nothing short of spectacular, as he came off the bench and immediately made an impact with his scoring and hustle. Though still raw, Robinson's talent was undeniable, and it was clear he had the potential to develop into one of the most exciting players in the league. Robinson began to blossom as a key player in his second season with the Knicks. He increased his scoring average to 13.4 points per game and continued to display his flashy style of play, characterized by high-flying dunks, dazzling ball handling, and quick scoring bursts. Robinson's energy and ability to electrify the crowd made him a fan favorite, and he was often referred to as the spark that kept the Knicks competitive. His standout performances earned him a spot in the 2006 Slam Dunk Contest, where he would soon make history. One of Nate Robinson's most memorable performances came during the 2006 Slam Dunk Contest, where he faced off against some of the NBA's best dunkers, Andre Iguodala, Josh Smith, and Hakeem Warwick. Robinson, known for his high-flying abilities, stunned the basketball world with his jaw-dropping 360-degree dunks, including one where he did the between-the-legs East Bay dunk. Robinson won the contest, solidifying his status as one of the most exciting dunkers in the league and further elevating his popularity. Though Robinson continued to impress with his on-court play, he faced challenges in terms of consistency. He struggled to find his rhythm, and his performance often depended on his given minutes. At times, his size disadvantage on defense hindered his ability to compete at the highest level. But Robinson never gave up. He constantly worked to refine his game, even if that meant adapting to different roles with each team. Beyond the dunk contest, Robinson's in-game exploits further demonstrated his extraordinary athleticism. On November 11, 2006, during a game between the New York Knicks and the Houston Rockets, Robinson delivered a highlight reel moment by blocking a shot from 7'6" Yao Ming. This play exemplified his tenacity and ability to challenge much taller opponents, leaving fans and commentators in awe. Fast forward to the 2007 NBA Slam Dunk Contest, where Robinson had to defend his dunk crown. Nate showcased vertical leaps, delivering solo alley-oop dunks that captivated the audience. Although he fell just short of defending his title, he doubled down on his reputation as one of the league's most electrifying dunkers. He returned to the contest in 2000, facing off against NBA superstar Dwight Howard, J.R. Smith, and Rudy Fernandez. Nate famously skied over the big. Howard, standing 6 foot 11 inches tall, Nate jumped over him for one of his dunks and gave himself the moniker of Crypto Nate, which is a play on kryptonite, which harms Superman. Dwight Howard was known as Superman at that time. This iconic dunk secured his second Slam Dunk Contest victory and remains one of the most memorable moments in the event's history. Amid his high-flying moments, Nate Robinson's best overall season came in 2008 and 2009, a testament to his growth as a complete player. As a member of the New York Knicks, Robinson averaged 17.2 points, 4.1 assists, and 3.9 rebounds per game, shooting nearly 43% from the field. Despite his role as a sixth man, he consistently provided energy and scoring off the bench, making him one of the league's most impactful reserves. Robinson's relentless style of play and ability to deliver in clutch moments earned him the 2009 NBA Sixth Man of the Year award, recognizing his pivotal role for the Knicks. Robinson proved he could be a cornerstone for a team regardless of his size. On February 18, 2009, Robinson was traded to the Boston Celtics in a 3-team trade. Nate provided a scoring spark off the bench during their NBA Finals run. Robinson stepped up when the Celtics were down, and provided a crucial spark off the bench, showcasing his ability to defend, score, and perform under pressure. In the 2010 dunk contest, Robinson took on Gerald Wallace, DeMar DeRozan, and Shannon Brown. Again, Robinson showcased his vertical leap and creativity by using his teammates for alley-oops and throwing to himself off-the-glass dunks. He even brought out the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders for the show because All-Star Weekend is in Dallas, Texas. Nate walked away as champion for the third time in his career, which is the most in NBA history. The Celtics made it all the way to the NBA Finals in 2010, but they fell short in a tough 7-game series against the Los Angeles Lakers. While Robinson didn't have a major impact in the finals, his contribution throughout the playoff run helped his reputation as a player who, in the 2011 NBA playoffs during Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Orlando Magic, Nate Robinson delivered one of his most memorable performances. The Celtics were battling to take a 3-1 series lead, and Robinson's scoring and energy off the bench played a crucial role in securing a pivotal win for the team. Robinson came off the bench to contribute 13 points, including a key stretch during which he hit several clutch shots. His defensive effort and overall spark were critical in the Celtics' 96-92 victory. The win put Boston in a strong position to advance to the next round, but Boston ultimately fell short. On July 31st, 2012, Robinson signed a 1-year contract with the Chicago Bulls and ended up starting 23 games as he filled in behind the injured Derrick Rose. Robinson and the Bulls not only ended the Miami Heat with LeBron, Bosh, and Wade's 27-game winning streak, but he was named as the Eastern Conference Player of the Week for the first week of February, after averaging 17.8 points, 6.8 assists, and 2.5 steals on 52.9% from the three-point line in a 4-game span. Throughout another 19-game stretch later in the season, Robinson averaged 18.6 points and 5.1 assists. In round 1 of the 2013 NBA playoffs, Robinson led the Bulls to a series victory against the Brooklyn Nets. In one game, Nate scored 12 unanswered points in a Bulls comeback win in triple overtime. He finished the game with 34 points, including 23 points in the fourth quarter. Chicago would see the Miami Heat again in the playoffs' second round. In Game 1, Robinson scored 27 points and 9 assists to upset the Heat and take a 1-0 series lead. Nate Robb joined Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Derrick Rose as the only Bulls to score at least 25 points and 9 assists in a playoff game. It's clear that Nate belongs in elite company. The Bulls lost the next 4 games to be eliminated, and Miami went on to repeat as NBA champions. Following his playoff success and great seasons in Chicago, a torn ACL injury that sidelined him for the entire season. This injury was a major setback, as it not only ended his playing time for the year, but it also raised doubts about his future in the NBA. For the first time in his career, Robinson was forced to face the harsh reality of recovery and rehab, and it wasn't clear if he would ever return to form. Following the injury, Robinson faced a long and grueling rehab process. However, rather than succumbing to disappointment, he used this time to reflect on his career and the challenges he'd overcome. He was determined not to let this injury define him. Robinson worked tirelessly to regain his athleticism and overcome the mental obstacles that came with such a severe injury. His mindset was resilient and determined, which had defined him throughout his career. Nate Robinson's recovery was nothing short of remarkable. After nearly a year of rehabbing, he made a comeback attempt in 2016 with the New Orleans Pelicans. Although he didn't make the final roster, Robinson's determination to return to the NBA showcased his incredible drive and work ethic. He continued to stay in shape, playing in various leagues and working with trainers, never letting the disappointment of his injury end his dream of returning to the NBA. While Robinson's return to the NBA didn't include another deep playoff run, his redemption came through his resilience. His journey showed that while injuries may take away years from a player's career, they can't take away their heart. His refusal to quit and his perseverance to overcome injuries became part of his legacy, earning him respect from teammates and opponents. Nate Robinson's career-defining moments include his 3-time victory in the NBA Slam Dunk Contest, 2006, 2009, 2010, where he became the shortest player ever to win the contest, captivating fans with his high-flying dunks. His 2010 NBA playoffs performance, especially in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Orlando Magic, showcased his clutch ability, contributing 13 points in a crucial 96-92 win that helped the Boston Celtics secure a 3-1 series lead. Throughout his career, his energy and scoring off the bench earned him a reputation as one of the most dynamic reserve players in NBA history. Robinson's final moments in the NBA came quietly, without a grand farewell game or ceremony. Robinson explored his options and ultimately decided to step away from professional basketball. Though he never officially announced his retirement, his exit from the NBA marked the end of an era in which he had become a beloved figure for his heart, hustle, and determination. Nate Robinson's place in basketball history is secured not just because of his slam dunk contest victories, but because of his relentless drive, underdog story, and ability to impact the game in ways that defied logic. At just 5'9", Robinson became one of the most memorable players of his era, showing that heart and hustle can overcome size and limitations. His career is a testament to perseverance, proving you can achieve greatness no matter where you start. Robinson may not have won an NBA championship, but his legacy is about more than titles. It's about proving that anyone, regardless of height or background, can make their mark in the NBA. If you like this story, comment on what you remember about Nate Robinson.